Hey everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 48th and final episode of Smile Precure. Now, this is it. If this show in general has been an introduction to my channel, I have plenty of other reactions on the channel, like dozens, hundreds probably. But yeah, so feel free to check those out if you haven't done so already. But yeah, we're here to defeat the big final baddie, our Precure 5 people. I'm not sure what you call that. It's not a duo, trio. I'm not sure what the number 5 equivalent of that is, but our 5 precures, they'll do a good job. So, I'm just looking forward to see how that gets done. So, let's jump on in and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. All right, with our opening. Okay. Might be the first time the show's ever done that. I mean, usually it's the other way around, If a show usually starts with the opening, in the last episode they'll like not have it, or have it late or something. I remember when those 3 used to be in the show. Bum, bum. What's our title? The greatest of smiles. Yeah, Candy definitely needs a nap. We have a shining future, and we're gonna go to it. Lock and load. Push that button, Candy. We usually don't see this so early in the episode either. Let's give it a shot. Shoo! I don't see that doing much though. But we gotta try. They shoot this big old beam, and he just like moves his hand forward. Which is more than enough. Because realistically, that attack would just kill millions of people. Like, goddamn. You need a lot of power to fight that. More than they used for sure. No. Oh, that's a real problem. What are we supposed to fight with? Our sticks and harsh language? This was already a pretty unfair fight, and it just got even more so. Yeah, just destroying the earth, pretty much. We're not done yet. Just give us a minute to strategize. Give it his frowny face. He could use a smile. Candy. Yeah, we might be somewhat naive, but we still want to live to see tomorrow, you know. Nothing changes that fact. Miracle Jewel? Because we could sure use some, you know. Yeah, Miracle Jewel coming clutch. We're at the area of Last Resort right now. Is there a butt coming? Oh, we really don't have a we really don't have a choice. I mean, that's unfortunate, but better than having the world destroyed for sure. I mean, that's usually how it is in these shows anyway. Like, the mascot character goes back to their world at the end, so... Yep. So this is one of those cases where it's more upsetting for them than me, because of my genre savviness, you know? But for them, yeah, I guess it would be pretty upsetting news. Yeah, we really have no choice at all here. Why'd you go to Akane and not Miyuki? And this guy in the background just getting off on the whole thing. Can't take that frowny face seriously. Candy.
Think we're about ready to do what we gotta do. Title drop. Don't underestimate the power of a good title drop. Time for round 2. Let's get in there. Going up there. To that silly frowny face. With our powers combined, we are Precure planets. Now that's what I'm talking about. Pew! Now that is power. So you block that one with your hand. Pew! No, you. Let's show you some despair. We keep moving forward. No, you will not. That's a lot of power, but we can keep it. We can keep pushing. Yep, one more title drop for good measure. Madoka. Yeah, nothing a hug can't solve. The most magnificent smile, like the title said. Just like that, the despair is gone. Oh, I can finally stretch. Is it clean? You better be clean. Oh yeah, they became those things, didn't they? Good for them. Feels good to hear that giggling after all the crying. But yeah, they gotta go back.
The giggling was short-lived. You have friends in the other world, too. Just throwing that out there. Candy is pure, Wagamama. Miyuki. I do appreciate all the hugging we've gotten this episode. Bye, Candy. Why do they gotta bring that back like this? I'll let you imagine that was directed towards me. Since it was towards the camera, you know. And then we can cry. The rainbow. The rainbow to finish this off. Is that the flowery field the ED takes place in? Yes, yes, smile. Fight though. Mom. The baby. Yeah, the baby that was born. The kanji. Akana coming from behind. Yes, yes, smile. Little candy. There's actually more left than I thought there would be at the episode. Like the title of the episode. Oh, this is cool. We have the ED dancing over a green screen, basically. Pretty cute. Candy with a tackle. The early days of the show. Precure candy, that was always so good. The bugs, yeah, when I became small. Now hated the bugs. Yeah, the race. That, yeah. Not about yeah, when they became little things, the fairies. Mecha Miyuki, yeah. The child episode. That was another good one. The Yuri shipping episode. That's what I call it. Cinderella episode. Some things never change. You're not a car. But yeah, I was wondering, are they gonna do it? Is she gonna come back? Go for the headshot. Down she goes. So how was she able to come back? And they were ready. Is that how it works? And you can really hear the happiness in her voice. Harikuru. Harikuru. Love that little thing. There's so many Zutos. And we're still not done. One final selfie shot. Bum bum. well, that was the 48th and final episode of Smile Precure. Oh man, where do I even begin talking about this episode? Well, first of all, as far as final episodes go, I mean, I really couldn't have asked for anything better than what I got here. Let's just make that clear right off the bat. But yeah, this episode, obviously, we had to finish out the big baddie. We had to reach a low point so we could shoot back up to a high point and win, you know. More or less, a lot of that is what you could expect for a Precure show, so nothing too shocking there, really. But definitely went hard on the emotional stuff, for sure. When the prospect of being separated from Candy forever kind of came into play as a result of utilizing the last resort. But we knew we didn't have a choice, but like knowing that and accepting it are kind of two different things, and we explored that here. Like, you know, kind of being a little bit lost on what to do, even though she knows what to do, but like sorting through those feelings is another beast. But yeah, we had a lot of crying and hugging and all that, and yeah, it definitely got to me for sure. But, you know, at a certain point, we had to just stand back up and do what we had to do. And we did. We were able to shoot out our laser beams of friendship and save the day. But there was still a decent amount of episodes left. We had to give our sad goodbye to Candy. You know, the callback to the whole, you know, smiling as when you say goodbye thing. You know, that that came back. But yeah, seeing Candy try to force a smile while she's just bawling it hurts the soul. And then when she's gone, Miyuki and everyone who was holding strong, then they cry and just why does the show have to stab me to feel so much? That's all I want to know. But then we had this like amazing little montage, which was a great touch to just kind of like remind the audience of everyone, their goals and the path that they're on, and kind of showcasing how that's going, how they're continuing to move forward, and all that good stuff. Really cool to get that for sure. I thought that's what the episode was going to end off on, but it did not. We had a great little part where we had like more montage stuff, but we had like a little dancing Miyuki at the side, making it great, but just showcasing all the greatest hits of the show, because there was a lot of fun times in the show. When they became kids, they becoming fairies, becoming tiny. There was a lot of really fun episodes. I wish I like properly cataloged which episode happened when, because there's some episodes of the show that I really want to rewatch. Probably at least 10 or so episodes sprinkled throughout that are rewatch worthy. But but I mean, I can always skim through the episodes later and find out. But but in the end, we got Candy back, which I thought was like maybe a 50-50 chance we would get Candy before the episode ends. Because at the end of the day, this show is targeted towards a younger demographic, and they don't want to make them too sad. So you just kind of bring Candy back. But I'm not gonna complain because I love Candy. Candy is the best. But Adi Kudu. But yeah, life would not be the same without Candy. But yeah, when we first got the ending song started to play, that's when it really sunk into me, started to sink into me that this truly was the end. Again, I knew that this was the last episode, right? But truly feeling that, making it real within you on an emotional level is a different beast entirely. But I really have grown attached to these characters, man. I just more so than I thought would be possible when I started the show. But we just have a wonderful cast of characters here. I just want to keep following their journey forever. Is that so much to ask? But especially when they hit me hard with the montage of the greatest hits. But they're back with Candy. They're also happy we got that great picture taken at the end, which will be my thumbnail, by the way, to just make that clear. And I'll take that screenshot now. But yeah, just because I ended up watching this anime, this Precure anime in particular, because I did my research to try to see what are some of the best Precure, the most popular, and I found some YouTube video that was ranking all the Precures on a tier list, and Smile Precure was at the highest rank right there, so that got me interested initially. And then when I asked, my friends on my personal Discord server, what are some good Precures? One of them that's pretty knowledgeable on the subject of Precures, he mentioned Smile as well, so that kind of cinched it for me that I would check out Smile. And I'm really glad I did, because this, it's a little bit hard for me to rank Precures really, because they are so long and everything. But I could definitely see this being my favorite Precure so far. My Hotsukai Precure, I think before now was my favorite. I really like that. But had a lot going for it. The very important thing, I had the Precure as a duo, so it was a bit more intimate in that way. But it's not necessarily a better thing. It can be, but because this had a 5-person cast, but they had good chemistry with each other. They're all great characters, so you can't really knock that as a negative at all. But yeah, I could definitely see this being my favorite so far. It's got that in it. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff throughout this show. And I'm just still kind of can't believe that it's over. Just why? Why do things have to end? Just why? But yeah, it is though, so I just kind of have to accept that. But yeah, just thank you all for watching. Going on this journey with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And like I said, if you like my videos, there's plenty more on the channel. I did a couple of the Precure shows too, Futariwa Precure, Doki Doki Precure, Mahotsukai Precure. I know I did those ones in addition to the Smile Precure. I think that's all of them. But yeah, those are on the channel too if you wanna check those out. But But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.